Hey, what is up everybody? Shaun here, and today we are talking about the 5 best beginner credit cards that you need to own this year. So whether that you're a student, maybe you are someone who is just starting out building their credit, or maybe you have credit, but it's really bad credit and you need to build it as quickly as possible, these are gonna be those 5 credit cards. They're gonna help you get to that 850 credit score as quickly as possible. Anytime I've ever bought a rental property, when I bought my own personal home, or when I went to get a car loan, having really good credit has saved me tons of money and actually given me the ability to even get a loan in the first place. The difference between even great credit and just good credit could be the difference of just like 1% or 2. And you may be thinking, well, what does 1 or 2% have to really do much? It doesn't seem that bad. It could literally save you tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars over the course of your life. But take this example, for instance. Let's say you were to get a $200,000 loan on a property, and let's say just because you have good credit instead of great credit, they charge you an extra 1% on your loan. Well, that 1% difference literally could be a difference of $30,000 over that 30-year period. Now let's take this one step further. Let's say that $30,000 was just evenly divided up over those 30 years. That would be a difference of $83 a month. And had we taken that $83 a month and invested it in an S&P 500 index fund, earning an average of 10% over those 30 years, that would be a difference of $187,000. So just that one thing alone makes a huge difference. So let's go ahead and talk about what are those 5 credit cards that are gonna get you to that 850 credit score as quickly as possible. And as always, if you haven't done so already, please be sure to smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, that little notification bell. If you are all about personal finance, investing, entrepreneurship, and creating financial freedom, then this is the channel for you. I'll leave some links below to some of my most popular videos, some free guides, and some things I think would be some great useful resources for you on your financial freedom journey. And we are starting right now. Okay, and so the very first card on our list is the Discover It credit card. Now, a lot of people don't realize there's a lot of different versions of this credit card. There's a student credit card, a secured credit card. There are credit cards more geared towards traveling, restaurants. If you are someone who is just starting out or you have really bad credit, I would look at either the student credit card or you want to look at the secured credit card. Now, the way secured credit cards work is this. You are simply going to front the money and borrow against it. So let's say that you want to have a $500 limit. You would go to the bank, you would give them that $500 up front. They will give you a $500 limit on your card, and you basically can borrow against yourself. Now, the reason you do this is because it builds rapport and it builds creditworthiness with the banks, and it's a really fast way of beginning to build credit over time. Now, it has no effect on your credit whatsoever if you apply for the regular credit card, so my suggestion is go ahead and apply for the regular one. If for some reason you're not eligible or can't do this one, then go ahead and move over to that student credit card or the secured credit card. Do that for the next like 6-7 months, build that credit up, and then transfer over to the standard one as quickly as possible, which is actually one of my absolute favorite credit cards. And I've talked about this credit card before on some other videos. I'll leave a link below in the description box. This card has a $0 annual fee, and you can earn up to 5% cash back on select categories every single quarter. Things like Amazon, Target, restaurants. Now, you are capped at a $1,500 spend every single quarter. So what that means is that the most that you can earn each quarter is about $75 or around $300 per year. Now, outside of that 5% category, you do earn 1% on all other purchases that you make with this credit card. And another thing that's really cool about this one is that you get a 2-time cashback match on your very first year. So what that means is, let's say that your first year you earned $1,000 cash back. This card would actually match that additional $1,000, so essentially doubling your first cashback earnings. Okay, so the second credit card on our list is the Petal Visa credit card. And this one is an absolute game changer. It is a newer one on the marketplace, and I think it's gonna have some really major traction over the years to come because they really are changing the way that credit is built. So instead of using your credit score as a way of determining whether or not you are eligible for a particular credit card, they actually determine your eligibility based on your income, your spending history, and your savings rate. One of the reasons why this credit card is so effective is because 35% of your overall credit score is actually determined by your payment history. And this credit card does report to all 3 credit bureaus, so as you're making those monthly payments on this credit card, you are very quickly beginning to increase your credit score. Things ranging from setting budget limits to calculating interest paid. It even has a section that allows you to see where the best cashback offer is on different purchases that you're planning to make. There's even tools that allow you to see which subscriptions that you you are subscribing to and aren't using that much that you could be taking out of your overall budget. So it's a really awesome personal finance tool in addition to a great way of building that overall credit. So some key highlight points of this credit card is that there are no annual fees. There are no returned or late payment fees as well. 1% cash back on all purchases and up to 1.5% when you make payments on time. In addition to that, there are categories that can help you earn 2 to 10% cash back on those select merchants and categories. Now, if you haven't done so already, please be sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, that little notification bell, and let's just jump back into it. Okay, so the third credit card on our list is the Sofi credit card. Now, this is a very simple credit card, but it does it very well. And it's gonna be a fantastic credit card for those of you who are wanting to build your credit. So to start off, it has $0 annual fees and $0 foreign transaction fees. You do earn 2% cash back on purchases when redeemed for paying off your debt, saving, or investing. After the first year, as long as you've made 12 consecutive on-time payments, they will automatically drop your APY by 1%. You can actually use your cashback points to invest in fractional shares of stocks and ETFs. And for all of you crypto fans out there, this is actually the first card that also allows you to use cashback rewards to invest in cryptocurrencies. You get a $1,000 cell phone protection, and it comes along with the world-class MasterCard ID theft protection along with it. Now, like I said, this is an amazing credit card for those who want to build credit, and the only downside I see to this card is that it is a little bit harder to qualify if you have bad credit or no credit. However, it doesn't hurt to apply and see if you are eligible, and if not, go over to one of those secured credit cards that we've already talked about, build some credit up, and then quickly get over to this credit card within the next 6 to 7 months. The next card on our list is the Chase Freedom Flex card. So this, in my opinion, is one of the best overall credit cards, and if you can qualify for it, it's a must-have. The only downfall to this card is that it can be hard to qualify for if you don't have good credit already. As of this recording, the current promotion is that you get $200 when you spend $500 in the first 3 months, and you get 5% cash back when you spend money on gas up to $6,000, which is absolutely phenomenal considering the fact that the national average of gas right now is upwards of $4 a gallon, with some cities, even in Los Angeles, like Beverly Hills, hitting upwards of $7.55 per gallon. There's $0 in annual fees. You can get 5% cash back on up to $1,500 on select categories. You get 5% cash back when used to redeem on travel purchases through Chase. You also get 3% cash back on dining, takeout, and drugstores, and then 1% cash back on all other purchases made with this credit card. There is a $0 APY introductory for the first 15 months. So this could be really beneficial for those of you who maybe have a really high balance on other credit cards. Pay a small fee to transfer that balance over, but now you have 15 months of interest free, and you can quickly make those payments to get that credit card debt paid off as quickly as possible. In addition to all those great benefits, you also get 3 months complimentary Dash Pass, and then after the first 3 months, you get an additional 9 months at a 50% discount. You get 5% cash back on Lyft purchases, and there's a 120-day purchase protection for any theft or damage done to purchases made. There's $1,500 per person for trip cancellations. And you also get really awesome cell phone protection with this card. Okay, so the final credit card on our list is the Capital One Platinum credit card. And this is going to be an amazing credit card for those of you who need to rebuild your credit because you have bad credit. Now, this is a no frills and no thrills kind of credit card, so you're not gonna get a lot of extra things to go along with it. But to start off, you're gonna have at least a minimum $300 limit when you qualify for this card, but it can be upwards of $1,000, up to $1,500 I've seen before with people posting online. The great news is that after 6 months of making on-time payments, you get an automatic credit limit increase. This card comes with $0 annual fees, tap to pay features, and there's also some really cool account management tools that will help you with your financial journey. So it comes packed with Eno, which is Capital One's 24/7 virtual assistant, and Eno's job is to make sure there are no duplicate charges, any weird transactions that don't normally occur on your day-to-day spending habits. The other thing that's really cool about this is that when you do online purchases, you actually get a private virtual credit card number that is not attached to your actual credit card number. So this really helps protect against any online fraud activities. The other thing I really love about this card is that it comes with Capital One's CreditWise credit monitoring system. And the whole point of this is to really help you build up your credit as quickly as possible. So not only can you check your credit score anytime with no effect on your credit, but you can also get suggestions and advice on how to begin improving your credit. You get some of the best fraud protection out there with $0 fraud liabilities. And something else that I found really cool and unique about this card is that there is a browser extension that you can download once you have this card that will allow you to search for coupons for the cheapest price out there for any purchases that you actually want to make. So those are the 5 best beginner credit cards that you must have this year to begin building great credit, rebuilding your credit, and quickly getting to that 850 infamous credit score. If this video gave you some value, please be sure to smash the like button, hit the subscribe button as well. Hit that little notification bell if you are all about personal finance, investing, entrepreneurship, creating financial freedom and life on your terms. This is a channel for you. Be sure to check out some other videos, but let's get out there and let's build that dream.